Thank you for joining us, Hassan and Jawad. I'm really excited to have this conversation with you, announcing the partnership, first of its kind for myZoi with HPC. My first question is to Hassan. Uh, Many people assume financial inclusion simply means giving someone an account or a card. Why is access alone not enough?
See, at myZoi, we feel that access alone is not enough for financial inclusion. What actually is important here is the consumption of financial services in an easy manner. And that's what myZoi enables easy consumption of financial services for the underbanked. Our app has been designed in multi languages to support that engagement. And also, the UI, UX, or the layout of the features have been laid out in a way which are easily consumed and accessed.
Next question is for you, Jawad. HBC has set an ambition of to make 80% of all transactions digital by 2030. As banks accelerate digital adoption, how can they make sure digital banking includes people who may be less familiar with how digital banking works or with formal financial services?
If you see, we are already witnessing a big change in terms of shift is happening, right? From what you call that branch banking towards branchless banking. It's all about automation, digitization. If you see how technologies are evolving, you can say, let's say, blockchain, AI, robotics, uh, facial recognition, so on and so forth. I don't know till where it's going to end, but for banks to provide accessibility and inclusion, they must do focus on three things that what I can feel. First is provide solutions which are reliable, secure, transparent, and more importantly, affordable. Right. Second is ensure accessibility through their channels can be what you call that web mobile, but more importantly mobile because of reach, global reach, or you can say uh, reach to areas, remote areas, right? That's especially in countries like Pakistan, India, Africa. Last but not least, that is very crucial, which everyone is missing, is end to end to support end to end client journey. It's nothing about just providing a solution, right? You have to give end to end client solution that is from onboarding towards execution. In my view, one solution not fit for all, right? So you have corporate, you have commercial, you have SME, you have priority banking, then you come to individual. Each one have their own requirements. So first we have to understand their needs and then go for it.
Thank you. Very interesting. Next question, Hassan, आपके लिए. What are the real barriers that stop underserved workers from using digital financial services confidently? Is it trust? Is it costs? Is it language? Is it literacy? Or is it all of the above?
See, the barriers that restrict the underbanked to be fully included into the financial ecosystem and to consume financial services in an easy manner is critical, right? And there are a number of barriers. Jawad has also talked about a few of these barriers when he was talking about, adoption and access. The reality is that one barrier is the ability of the underserved community to use a financial services application that has been designed for them. Today, it does not exist in the market as such. All banks are providing services for different segments. We at myZoi have come out with a solution which has been designed for this segment, so it provides access. The other important point to be considered here is about trust. Trust is extremely important and the most important aspect for the underbanked. We have seen in the past that whenever a salary was paid, people were running towards ATM machines to take their cash out. What we are doing in the community today is having that trust built through our central bank licenses, a responsible offering which enables us to convey that trust, which is resulting in people using our application for financial services, leaving their money into the digital wallet and using it for the services that they need on a daily basis. Lastly, the biggest barrier that we have seen in the region and across the globe as well is around high and expensive pricing for financial services for the underbanked. We at myZoi have structured a digital solution which enables provisioning of cost efficient and responsibly priced solutions for value added services. So that has really turned the corner in terms of adoption, access, and execution. So that is represented through extremely high engagement from our corporate partners, from our strategic partners like Habib Bank AG Zurich, and the adoption from the end user, the lower income and the front lower income earner side. So that's what I'd say.
Last question is for Jawad. HBC serves SMEs, family owned businesses, um, and corporate clients across several markets. How can banks encourage businesses to think beyond payroll as an administrative process and see it as a part of employee well being and responsible business?
It's a very good question. Uh, I firmly believe that payroll processing is very important uh, part of any bank to lock in client relationships or deepen client relationship. Why I'm saying this? Because I've experienced this. You can start with a small non-borrowing employee banking relationship that can be converted into a big borrowing multi-dollar relationship. How? First, if you do payroll right, then you have a chance to cross-sell it to vendor payments. When do you vendor payments? Obviously, they have to fund more. Collections comes into play, right? When you collections come into play, then obviously you work for you get debits and credits. You get their operating account, right? When you get their operating account, then you can do the working capital lines for them. Import export come into play, and after that, when you can see the holistic view of the client, then you can give them different loans in terms of lending or whatever. That is from corporate commercial SME perspective. If you see retail and individual perspective, again, to employees, you can cross sell car loan, personal loan, house loan, and you name it, insurance. So sky is not the limit. That's what I can say.
Thank you both for spending time with us. The last answer actually has made me think a lot. The fact that myZoi works directly with underserved workers, and then HBZ's really broad spectrum of clients across SMEs, family owned businesses and corporates. I think together with this partnership, we can serve a much wider audience with a really strong digital solution.